Hey, Mar.
Andrew!
What's going on? You get divorced again, I heard?
Yeah, I did.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, ready?
Here you go.
Welcome.
Two.
The
Happy.
Never
After.
Pod.
One word.
I know, but that's why it's funny.
Oh, welcome to the Happy Never After podcast, Patreon only edition. Andrew, how you feeling after you ate that macaroni and cheese out of your hand?
Cheese.
Just a bucket of macaroni and cheese out of his hand.
Well, I thought I'd carb load.
For this episode?
Yeah, it's got to hit me quick. It's probably going to hit me tonight, isn't it? God
Probably
damn
gonna
it.
hit you at like 2 a.m.
Never carb loading right. Man, your shoes are interesting. Those are interesting.
They're Balenciagas, baby.
They're what?
Balenciaga.
Is that good?
Yes, it's a designer. Yep. I love my boots.
From Italy?
Yes, they're very comfortable.
Yeah, they're tough. They're mean.
Yeah, I know. They're badass. I had a white tank top and a other jacket to wear so we could change because we try to look like we do this on separate days, but we don't.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Little behind the curtain, we've done 90 episodes today.
In the same shirt.
Well, your titties were flopping there. Those floppy tits.
They're not floppy.
It's actually a very interesting shirt.
Thank
It's very
you.
like
Free
rock
people.
and roll, huh?
Free People. It's my favorite store.
You really are throwing out designer names. You see this? Old Navy. You see these pants? I don't know because I stole them from my brother.
They're Adidas.
They're
They're three
Adidas.
stripes Adidas.
They're Adidas.
You wore them to work out this morning.
And I haven't taken them off. I've been very distraught. Tom Petty died, and then he didn't
died,
die,
and then he didn't
die, and then
die.
he did die, and now he's dead, and now he's...
Everyone was posting from the morning about Tom Petty dying, and then I Googled it at like 9 o'clock at night, and they were like, it's not confirmed. I was like,
Yeah.
what fucking idiots.
I
all
did
day
that.
long.
I put up a post, and then I was like getting all these likes, and I was like, do I take it down because he's not dead yet? And then I changed the caption to "He's still alive," and then I woke up in the morning, and I was like, he's dead. But I wanted,
Update.
but I had to keep the likes, so I just changed the caption. I didn't take the whole thing down, you know.
Yeah, you can go to edit history on Facebook now, and you can see what people have changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
It's
weird.
up in the right corner. Yeah, it is weird. I didn't post anything about it because my second husband used to talk about how he fucked for the first time to the Tom Petty album, and I was like, fuck Tom Petty.
Oh, really? You blame Tom Petty for that?
Yeah.
Man, way to ruin an album for
I
you.
know.
Or a great artist. Why didn't he just say fucking, like, I don't know, fucking R. Kelly or something? Like, he
like,
ruined, like, a great...
The whole
And R.
thing.
Kelly's pretty good, other than the whole peeing on
Peeing.
people.
I mean, who hasn't peed on somebody?
I
I've
have.
peed in the shower.
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
I used to just pee in the shower and not even go in it. That's how lazy I was. I didn't want to hit the flush.
Have you ever peed in the sink?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
like
me
at
too.
bars and stuff?
Yeah.
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 You got to.
Yeah.
And you just turn around and wash your hands. Or you could just sit in it and wash your hands at the same time.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I've never took a shit anywhere other. That's not true. But I never shit in the shower.
No.
It just doesn't go down the drain.
You could stomp it down the drain.
I guess I could stomp it, but that would take. I would
But
stomp.
you're
a shit.
never going to wash your feet.
I almost shit my pants on the way here today. It was close. It's funny in New York when you're walking because you don't know. Like, I knew the area kind of.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know. I thought this place might have a bathroom, and then I realized another place, and I ran to the bar, and I went into a hotel, and I just act like I owned the fucking place, and they didn't say anything.
In this outfit?
Yeah. And I really was so close to shitting myself. And it's, I don't know, New York's funny because you're walking, so it's like, I don't know.
I feel like people don't go, you know how people stay in the same little few blocks? I think it's just because of the
Being
shitting
afraid
situation.
of shitting. Yeah, maybe, actually.
They're like, I can't leave Chelsea, so I don't know the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Over in Gramercy.
It's true. I think a lot of people only leave. They do stay. They just feel comfortable in their 2 blocks, and I don't know. It's
I've
really
shit
weird.
3 times in places, like 3 separate times, not in the bathroom. where I was like, it was
Where you just
not a
didn't
good
make it?
situation. Yeah. The one time after the yacht.
Yeah.
Have I told that story? Yeah.
I don't know.
I used to nanny on a yacht
Yeah.
when I was 15. And just before my 16th birthday, we were coming back.
Oh, yeah, you told this one.
And then I had to shit on the side of the road.
Yeah.
One time I got stuck in traffic. And
You
I
just did it.
couldn't.
Yeah, that's almost how I felt today, where I was
Shit
just
in
like,
a
I'll just
bag.
shit my pants. I
Yeah.
got other pants.
Yeah. In a bag, in a grocery bag.
Well, Tom Petty died. So you didn't like Tom Petty at all just because of that?
Yeah, no.
I fucking love Tom Petty.
I'm sure that he
It was the
great.
first artist that died where I was like, I don't know. Like,
I
I've
just
never
associate
cried.
too many things with like certain songs and music.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of emotions tied up in songs.
I have a lot of emotion with him because, like, my dad, so, like, we would sit in the car and, you know, my dad wasn't really that talkative when we were younger, you know? And it was like, you could feel, like, the tension, especially, like, if my stepmom was in the car. And we'd always just be like, who talk? Like, we didn't really talk. And then he would put on Traveling Wilburys or he'd put on Tom Petty. And then we would all sing and, like, smile. And, like, it was, music has a way of, like,
Yeah. We would do that with
sing
Pink
the songs
Floyd.
rather than have, like, a real conversation. Yeah.
Every time the Pink Floyd would come on, we'd all go, hello, hello, hello.
Is there anybody in there?
Now. And my mom would be always like, do we have to listen to Pink Floyd?
Oh, God.
God.
What did she listen to? Fucking church music?
Fogerty, Dan Fogerty,
Oh, yeah.
a lot. We listened to that. Kenny G,
Kenny
Luther
G.
Vandross.
Really?
Yes, we
Oh.
listened to a lot of Mariah Carey growing up with her. If we got in the caravan with buttons, it was-
Did you ever, like, look at your parents and you're like, you all are so fucking boring? Like, my band, like,
I never thought my parents were boring.
you know.
I always, because my mom was so erratic. Like there was never any like judging where she was at. And my dad was so cool all the time. My dad was so fucking badass.
Yeah.
I mean, he used to blow things up.
Yeah.
They blew up because he was an EOD, explosive ordnance, and like what's that? Heat locker, hurt locker,
Yeah, Heat
Yeah.
Locker. Yeah,
hurt locker.
yeah, Hurt Locker.
I never saw the movie.
Heat Locker is what you call your pussy.
Bar garage for other reasons. Yeah, so he used to do that, and he would tell us stories about blowing up buildings on accident. He'd be like, yeah, me and my buddies, we were out there, and then we started, like, boom! And then we were like, whoa, shit, we're going to get in trouble for that one. Oh, my God.
What a cool life.
I know, my dad had this best friend who used to bury Harley Davidsons for the insurance money. So he would buy it, redo it, wrap it, bury it for 5 years, get the 40 grand for it from insurance, and then uncover it, re-ID it in 5 years.
And then just ride it?
Yep.
That's a long play.
That is an invest. Well, he did it a lot. He did it a lot.
How many did he bury?
used to be on
How did he, what, he
steroids.
said they were getting stolen?
They were, yeah, he would just tell insurance that they kept getting stolen.
So what do you mean redo it?
Like he would take off the registration, the ID,
Oh,
the VIN, whatever it
Jesus.
is. I know.
weird.
Such an investment. Or just like send it to Mexico and
Did your
sell
dad
it there.
have guns?
No, never.
No.
Mm-mm. He didn't even hunt. He'd go and take pictures.
My dad never had a gun. My
was
dad had
very
like this like
pacifist.
weird old musket thing that I don't even think worked. It was more of like an art thing.
My dad's such a sweet little gentle person. He's so sweet.
Yeah.
He'd go with my neighbor to go
He's so
hunt.
sweet. He blew up a building on accident, but he's so adorable. My daddy, he used to be like, whoops, I blew up a building.
How adorable.
He was so cute. He was cool.
He was so cool.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day, he used to have a 57 Chevy that he went from street legal to drag racer to track race, back to street legal, and then he was changing it again. And my mom took a hammer to it because she had had that car longer than she was with him, and she was sick of it.
No, he's had the car.
Yeah, he's had the car
Yeah.
longer than he had her.
And she was just sick of him paying so much attention to the car. I mean, that just shows how much he hated her.
I know.
Because he, like, changed the car in 19... Like, he could have just kept it the same.
Just,
A lot of redos with your dad and your friends. That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking...
It was so cool. So cool. But even when I left, so when I was born, he stopped smoking. And when I left the house, he started again. I was like, you just don't want to spend any time in the house?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to kill myself from cancer because your mother keeps talking about John Fogerty. Or Dan Fogerty.
Dan Fogerty.
It's John Fogerty, I think.
It's Dan.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I think it's John.
Miles?
I can't remember, like, my mother ever really liking music. I can't think of one band. We listened to Billy Joel, but, like, I feel like she was never, like, into music, you know? But my mom was, like, she's cool. Like, she was cool. Like, yeah.
It is John? Ugh, I'm so bad with music.
Yeah, music wasn't, like, my dad played piano. We had a piano in the house.
We had an organ.
But I only, like, learned piano, like, had, like, 2 classes. I had 1 guitar class and just quit.
That sounds like something you do.
Yeah. I went through a lot of different phases. I was like a skater for a while, BMX rider.
I have a skateboard now. I was like, I should probably not.
Well, like a gravity board?
Like a longboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to a certain age where what are you doing skating? And these people with the automatic skateboards, too?
I know.
Fucking idiots.
It's faster than me riding my bike.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Like,
just, yeah.
You're going to get hit.
I don't know what age you get at when you look at things like that and you're like, you're gonna hurt yourself. Because I'm there. It's like, oh, yeah.
I got hit by a cycle. Well, I bailed and I yard sailed, but I got almost hit by a cyclist that was going the wrong way down one street and then turned and was going the wrong way towards me. But he went around the corner and it was a blind corner.
Were you on your bike?
I was on my bike. He was on his bike. And if I didn't bail, we would have just crashed. And I was
When
like,
did this happen?
Yesterday. And
You fell off your bike?
Yeah, I threw myself off the bike. But
Where
then
did you land in?
The street, which was worse because there was a cab coming. So I looked right back and I was like, fuck a cab. And then he's like, can I help you up? Can I? And I was like, no. But then I was like, you need to go in the right direction.
That's how you did it? Really? You should have told him to go fuck himself.
I know. Well, he was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Can I help you up? And I was like, stop touching me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I grab your tits?
I was like, yes.
How are your tits? Are your tits okay? Let me see your tits. Just fucking bring your tits out.
Just get the tits out. God
Come on, just give me those titties. Are you okay, though?
Are you all right?
Yeah,
Are you
how's your
okay?
bike, bro? Your tits are okay? Let me help you out.
I know. I need a new chain now because all day today it was like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, damn it. Fucking kids.
The bikes are
fucking
dangerous.
Kids.
It's fucking dangerous.
I know, but I drove here and it took an hour and 15 minutes to get here.
And how long would it take you on bike?
30 minutes.
Really?
Tops.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. What a weird time we're living in.
What a weird time to be alive.
The Vegas shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. My buddy was the country star. He performed right before the other dude. He was on stage, that Jake Owen guy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And he fucking...
Is he just distraught?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
There's
so
some
fun.
Vegas comedians that are... remember I was telling you that I
Yeah.
asked them to mark themselves safe? Mm-hmm. Well, they can't because they're stuck down there where it happened. They had to, like, walk home and everything was confiscated and they can't get food or... There was a post about it. I was like, holy shit, I knew there was something wrong.
Oh, they were at the show?
Yeah. They were working the event. So everything's kind of on lockdown right now.
Everything gets so crazy after that with pro-gun, fucking can't take our guns.
I know I did tweet about how those guns need to be taken away, and someone was like, now is not the time. I was like, when is a good time to have a conversation about this? When is the best time to have a conversation about this?
Well, they say it's too soon, but then people are like, no, it's too late.
It's too
because
late.
There's been 15 fucking shootings. So it's like, and then literally you're going to wait, you're going to wait 6 months and then there's another one. It's like, there's no time to wait anymore.
No time.
And then, just the fucking reasoning with these fucking people where it's like,
People just want to argue. You're like, just take away the fucking guns.
yeah.
Who cares?
The handguns, I don't
Fine.
even care. I don't even, like, that's the thing, like, and I was watching this thing with, whatever, and Obama was saying, you just say the word Obama and they get so fucking,
Yeah, it's
you know
like
what
saying
else
the
I was
word
watching?
Bible.
There was like there was the presidential dinner where Obama's talking shit about Trump, and I guarantee Trump watches that every night, and he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna ruin everything you've ever done. And it's like a personal vendetta.
You know what's crazy
he
is-
embarrassed him in front of everyone. I don't know if you've ever seen that video.
Yes, it was so great.
Yeah, it was great
I was always
until
like,
Trump
yes.
won. So whatever, Obama's like, people say there's a middle ground. Like, you could have your handguns, but an assault rifle should not be easily bought. And
There's no need for it.
and it's like, people are like, well, did he do any? The guy was normal. The guy bought 14 assault rifles. There's nothing normal about that, you know?
Yeah, he had money. He sent money to his girlfriend, like
In
3 days
Thailand or
before,
whatever.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Like $100,000, which is like 10 million there. It's like crazy.
Well, he also, yeah. And then they're like, well, the gun, it was automatic, so it was illegal. Anyway, and it's like, that's your reason? That's your excuse? Like, also, like, he bought it legally and then he, like, modified it. And then people are like, well, people got killed in trucks. We're going to get rid of trucks. And it's like, you fucking idiots. Like,
A comic posted that ammunition should be sold like Sudafed. Because you know how you can only buy so much?
yeah.
I totally agree.
Okay, but you could buy that. Then it's got to be in a database where you can't then go to another gun place and get more.
Yeah, it should just be like at a pharmacy. I think it is. No, it's not.
I don't know.
You can go to gun shows and get things
Yeah, you
without
get it without-
regulation. Yeah, with it, like same day.
But it's also like the NRA. Like, I looked at, like, I was looking at, they give like $3 million, which doesn't seem like that much money in the grand scheme of things of like donors. Like, I don't know, lobbyists. And it said only $3 million.
No, I think that there's a lot of side stuff it's
Yeah, that you
given
don't
in
even-
different
yeah.
angles.
I
I think
don't
it's
know.
just personal. It's probably given by a certain name. That's kind of great. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I went to the President's Cup, and I'm not saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just talk about golf. And G-Dubs, Clinton, and Obama were there.
Yeah.
Man, it was so cool to see them all together
Yeah.
and just being like ex-presidents and representing us well. And then,
Well, G-Dubs didn't really.
I mean,
He
he
gets
wasn't.
thrown in there. No, he did not do a good job.
He did not do a good job. He wasn't a good president, but he's a good person. I do think so.
Daddy blew things up.
My daddy blue thing.
George
buildings
W.
up.
George W. put us in the war, but he is adorable. That's
That's
literally the same thing.
I know. People can make mistakes and turn around and be a better person later. Why can't you say that?
Yeah, you can.
You
Not
did
just when
forever.
you killed 200,000 innocent people.
He didn't kill 200,000 innocent people.
He did.
Where's this?
Iraq.
Miles?
Google it. Is it John Fogerty or 200,000 kills?
I know. Maybe it's a poor, opinion
Trump
on my.
has saved him. It's kind of like, remember when I shit my pants and then the guy shit his pants
Yes.
a week later? That's what's happening right now.
I think he's doing a lot of his own reparations posts because he's painting and he's giving all that money to veterans and he's doing just so much work.
Okay. You just like him. He's adorable. No, I'm sure he's a nice guy.
But Hillary's husband was there, and Obama was there.
Surprised he didn't fuck him.
He's old now.
He's so old. He looks
skinny.
terrible.
He looks terrible.
Yeah.
I would have fucked Obama, but not
Obama's sexy.
not Hillary's husband. I said Tiger Woods.
Freaking.
He is sexy.
It was funny. Trump fucking donated the President's Cup, the trophy, to Puerto Rico. He's
Where are they
like,
gonna put it? He's such a fucking idiot.
I hate him so
I
much.
hate him so much. I can't even believe that we're talking about him right now. I blocked his tweets, and everybody keeps Instagramming his tweets, and I'm like, I'm trying to find peace.
I don't follow him, but then I'll check in every once in a while. Every like
do
3
not.
days to just be like, I fucking hate you. Okay, then I'll go back with my life. I don't get how people like view him as confident. It's like, it's so weird to me how people are like, think that his brashness is like tough. He's such a fucking pussy.
Did you see the stats on Katrina?
Yeah, what he said about with Puerto Rico, he said 16,000 people died in Katrina. Or no. Wait, he might have said, no. He said thousands of people died in Katrina. There was 1,800. I looked it up.
Right. So when Katrina happened, the day after, like $50 billion was given to aid. Mm-hmm. And then 3 days later, another 51, almost 52 billion was given. It's been 2 weeks.
And how much has Puerto Rico gotten?
Nothing, just like supplies that there haven't been like a national account of how much money has been given. But yeah, there's been
he
no
said to him
lump.
that Puerto Rico, you've messed with our budget. He like brought that up. He's such a fucking idiot. And then he said, he mentioned the budget, and then he compared. He's like, Katrina was thousands. Puerto Rico, what's the number? 16? Only 16 dead? Look how good I am. What a fucking bitch. And he's the victim in everything. Oh, I fucking hate him.
He's like the worst white girl that you've ever seen. He's just the worst.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just can't with him. I just can't.
It's just, I don't know. People just like,
He's been married so many
be
times.
right. People want to be right about their decisions so much that they overlook his fucking flaws.
My sister posted about him. I think I told you about this, but my sister posted about him being an idiot, and she's never taken a position on anything really in politics. Mm-hmm. And finally she was like, enough. And she's like, this is wrong, and this is wrong. And my mom commented on it and said, come get your shit from my house. You're no longer welcome here.
Jesus Christ.
That's how committed she is.
So your mom is one of those people.
Yeah, of course.
And like
yeah.
the whole fake news thing, it's like, okay, let's say every news article is fake, but just listen to what he says and how he carries himself and how he treats people. Like, take away the news. Like, literally listen to his words. That's not fake. Everything's real that he says. And you're still going to tell me that that's a good human, like...
He's not a good human being.
No. There was a where he was on Howard Stern, and he's like, this guy was bleeding at his show, and he's like, I can't deal with blood. I didn't even know. He might have been dead. I mean, the other thing, too, is he does joke a lot, just like bad jokes. And it's
That's
like,
horrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Whatever,
I definitely don't agree with like universal health care, for instance. I don't think that it's something that we can apply to the United States. I think we have Obamacare. That's great. Whatever. That's kind of a middle ground to universal health care. But I feel like there's too many things, there's too many factors involved where we just need things. We have a high turnover. We want things immediately. Like universal health care in Canada works well, but sometimes it takes 12 weeks to get an appointment. When here, we expect things like McDonald's. We expect it to just happen in a drive-thru. Also, we are a very like body conscious, body awareness, body positivity atmosphere now with this whole like, I'm fat and fabulous. Well, if I'm paying for everybody's health care, I'm going to need you to lean down there, Becky, because it costs so much more to...
She sounded a lot like her mom.
It costs a lot. People that are obese, it costs like 80% more for their health care.
I get it, yeah.
So if we're in this together, lay off the guac.
Yeah, but true.
I'm not saying...
But you're in shape and you still had kidney problems.
Yeah, because I did so much cocaine.
But I'm skinny.
I'm skinny because I don't eat a lot. But I did a lot of Molly. Yeah, like
Because you care about the taxpayers.
I'll kill myself before that. I don't know.
Before I have to be a burden to anyone, I will kill myself.
Hey, I have great insurance, and my my meds are still $800 a week. Well, I
Yeah,
don't have
that's
to pay them
crazy.
anymore, but yeah. A week.
Well, look, I don't know. Insurance is whatever. I don't know enough about the insurance stuff to feel like I could talk about it educatedly. I know that kids, like 400,000 kids lost their health care recently.
Yes.
Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Pre-existing conditions, like all that shit, dude. You have to be covered, dude. People, there's no empathy with it. You should deserve health care. You shouldn't.
Do you think healthcare is an inalienable right?
Yeah, I do. I think that should be just something that everyone deserves. I do. Even though, like, doctors, like, whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Because you want everyone to live?
Yeah. I want everybody to be able to get, to be able to get
To have
help.
access to care.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
But that being said, I think you do have, there could be things like that, like where it's like, okay, we're giving you health care, but, well, this is the thing, like you could get cancer, you could be the fucking most ripped fucking person on earth,
Well,
and
cancer
literally
technically is
genetic. Yeah, so it's like, I'm just saying, like, if you take away diabetes, I mean, if you have but I mean, you can't be like, well, this disease is covered and this disease isn't because this disease is self-made and this one isn't, you know what I mean? Then that's like...
Well, yeah, I think we don't know enough about diseases to have this conversation either, but I just feel like I'm saying it could work if everyone chipped in to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, but...
And then still was covered. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a way to cover these things, to like cut costs on everything. Because right now the corporations are paying for it.
Most of insurance is for people that are like 80 or older.
That's who uses it?
Yeah. That's like a majority. And usually it's like the last like 2 years of their life. So kill all those people. I guess. I don't know.
I got
Just
all
shoot
my
them all with
bills.
assault rifles.
I got all my bills from Will Cornell, and everything was covered but $200, and it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
amazing.
It was crazy
Yeah.
worth of tests. Man, I do not want to do that again, but I do have to do that again on Thursday. I have to go in again. I think I'll be better. I'm actually scared about going in again because now it's like, this is for real.
The kidney stuff or the Lyme disease stuff?
Both. I want to know, do I still have Lyme's and do I still have my lesions?
Is it plural? Lyme?
Yes, it is. Lyme's disease. It is plural. Google?
Lyme disease or Lyme's? Well, I would think if you have it, you know.
I do feel better. I have been off my antibiotics for a day, and my brain feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't puked today. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I can get fat, though.
Yep, and then you want to give yourself insurance.
I know. I'd be like, you're out.
Yeah.
It is?
Man, I am whooping your ass.
You
have the
are.
disease for 3 months and you don't know?
It's on my thing that says Lyme's.
Lyme's.
Whatevs. That's plural.
No, it's whatever. It's, yeah. I just think, we got to try something with the gun stuff. We have to try. Whatever it is, you got to be proactive about it. Like, every other fucking country does it. And it's like, it's been proven. So when people are like, well, you can't do it here.
Well, Australia, they showed,
Yeah.
like in 2012, I think I kept tweeting the article out. 2012, they took away 600,000 assault rifles
I
and
think it was before that, but yeah.
crime dropped. They tried it in 90-something.
96, they did it.
But that was
After the
if you-
massacre. There was like 50 people died.
If you look at the Snopes on that, that's incorrect. When I Googled it,
Oh.
there's a 97 article that says that was false. But in the 2000s, they have another article that says that they did it again, that they did it, actually. and they took in 600,000
And
weapons.
people would argue because in America there's 300 million guns.
300 million.
There's like a gun for every person.
I know my brother-in-law
that's-
has a few guns.
Yeah, that's the argument. The argument is, well, there's just too many guns. But then it's like, okay, well, maybe it'll take 10 years. You know, they equate it to like when there's a DUI accidents. So you put someone dies from a DUI, you make it better. Like, you know, like the roads are better now. Like I don't know, you just fucking make things better. And over time, hopefully, there's one every 4 years of, you know, shootings.
My brother-in-law has 4 guns, and he gets like real serious about it.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing to get serious about.
Because he's got it in a gun safe. He has the ammunition in a totally different safe. Like, he's safe about it, but he's always like, I'm going to do anything I need to do to protect my family. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay, Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Like, chill
Well,
out.
fucking, what's his name has a great bit about that.
Who?
Fucking, the fucking Australian dude, Jim Jeffries, about how long.
Is it plural?
Jim Jeffries. Jim Jeffries. How long it would take him to get his gun. Like, if an intruder came in and he's like, oh, get it. Like, you're going to fucking unlock it and everything.
I know
get
his
your gun.
ammunition's in one safe and his guns
and then
in
you're gonna
another.
be like, wait a sec, I just got to go to this. Before you shoot or stab me, you know what I mean? Also, it's like,
Cool. I'm prepared for this moment.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just such a you're living in fear
Also, you
while
don't
pretending to
know
be
what
tough.
you're going to do
While
in
pre-
that moment.
Yeah. And
What
you
would
pull
you
the
do?
gun, and then you pull the gun, and then they use your own gun to kill you. You know, I don't know. It's like, what would I do? I'd run. I'd fucking.
Yeah, but okay, say
If
you
you
have
had
a
my
wife
family,
and a
I'd run even
kid.
faster. I'd throw her down the stairs and be like, "Get her,
Take her!
take her. It's cool, man. I'm with you." That's what I would do.
What are you driving, a Cadillac? Nice
Nah,
ride.
now you got a fucking another Cadillac. Yeah, I don't know. I would I don't know. I don't think. I mean, how many times?
I was thinking about that song. One song that's like, just don't take the girl.
Oh, that's
and
a
I
good
was
one.
thinking
When someone was taking her fishing, she was 8 years old. And down there go.
something about my daddy said we can't
But
leave
don't
her,
take
the girl. And I feel like every single one of my ex-husbands would be like, take the girl.
Yeah, take her as fast as you can. Please. Please. You don't even have to rob
Have
me.
the car and the girl.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's how many burglaries are there a year? Like where how many times? I'd like to see the numbers of where someone broke in and the person used their gun to save a family. How many times does that happen? Not a lot. I would bet you that not compared to what people think they need a gun for.
Also, I feel like, okay, so the chemist has cameras on the outside of his house. And I think now, yeah, it might be able to identify the guy later, but he's still going to get in and take the stuff
Yeah, but he'll probably go to the next
think-
house.
because he sees the cameras.
Yeah, I think that probably matters.
I don't know. This one guy at the bar one time asked me to watch his phone. And I was like, I'm not watching your phone. He's like, you just watch my phone. And then
Yeah.
he just kept like shaking his head. I was like, no, I'm not. Bless you. God, that was ugly. and then he was like, he just kept going, no, you watch my phone. I was like, I am not going to be responsible. And he looks up and he goes, oh, you have cameras. It's fine. I go, yeah. We can roll back the tape and see who the fuck stole your phone. But if they take your phone, I'm not watching your phone.
Yeah.
And he was
Why
like,
wouldn't you just watch his phone?
I am not going to be responsible for someone's phone. I'm bartending.
Oh, you're bartending.
Yeah,
I thought
was
you were just at
bartending.
the bar.
I was like,
oh,
I had
okay.
shit going on.
Well, that makes sense. And why didn't he
we're
just
in New
take
York
his
City,
fucking phone?
Like, be a fucking adult.
Why
Just
didn't he
take
take
your
his
phone.
phone?
Yeah. Also, charge your phone at home.
Oh, he was charging it?
Yeah. And he was like, it's fine. I was like, it's not fine. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. Anyways,
Are you getting puss?
nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Not trying?
No, I'm just
Taking a
feeling
little
the
break?
politics now. I don't know. I haven't drank for 3 weeks. I don't know.
Is that the only way you have sex?
Probably.
You think so?
I saw. Yeah. I don't know.
You sleeps? You sleepy?
I'm tired.
We gotta get hyped up.
Why? Who cares? I don't care at all.
I know, Lexpro, changed man.
I like it. I think
Yeah?
it's really. I don't think it's not like Klonopin. It doesn't like make me like. It's just like I think it really makes me happy and content with who I was initially, where I don't feel like I have to be like
Yeah.
I
Like
just
you don't have to be always a hostess.
Yeah.
Like the fun police.
I'm not that person.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Usually, I did that because of my anxiety.
Yeah. You're putting on a
Yeah,
facade.
and I think honestly, my stand-up's been better. Like I go up there and I'm like, I don't know.
you're just doing your stand up for you now.
In a
And
way,
not,
yeah.
Not like a monkey.
I didn't feel like a monkey at all last night, or the last couple times I've been doing stand-up. Like I just felt like I was like, this is what I'm saying. I hope you find it funny, and it's like I feel like it's been such a better reaction.
I do feel like some people get very hosty, like around when they're in social situations.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to be their authentic self. And I'm like, it's cool, just be you.
Yeah, I feel like I do that. I've done that.
Chill.
I've done that. I think we both do it. I think we both did it more before. We wanted people to like us more.
Yes.
And I think you realize, like, no one's helping you. And the people that help you will help you for you. And you can't try to please them.
I don't try to talk to anybody that bothers me. I think that's a problem. Like, anybody that is hosty and inauthentic and is just, like, real showy, I really kind of retreat from that. And I feel like that's hurting my career.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that people are very fake, and I
Yes.
feel like I've fallen into that at times, and I'm like, I'm just done with it. It's just like, it's tiring. It's tiring, dude.
It really is. You know who's actually very good at that is Dove. Dove does not put up with shit.
Yeah.
It's so great. I love it. I
You
love
can
to
learn a lot
and-
from.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people, you get more shit. Like, and it shouldn't be like, I'm acting like it's not like you're acting like an asshole. You're just not.
I'm just quiet.
Yeah, you're just not fucking. You could do it on stage. You'd be great on stage. And then, look, you still want to be a good time. Like, no one's saying not be a good time. It's just like,
Yeah, don't be a bump on a log.
yeah.
Yeah, we've had to deal with that before. You bring a bump on a log with you and you're like, oh, God, get out.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I have to tell you something. So I'm going on a date on Thursday
Okay,
night.
this will be the last thing, I think. Right? Well, how much time we're at?
Andrew, can you make a good podcast, please?
This has been a great podcast. Oh, I want to kill you
I
right
want
now.
to murder you.
I'll fucking rip off your stupid picnic shirt. You fucking idiot.
Okay, so I'm going on a date on Thursday. Maybe not now. So he texts me and he's like, hey, I'd love to take you for dinner or drink sometime this week. And he goes, what's your schedule? So I told him, I was like, we're recording tonight, blah, 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 shows the rest of the week. And he goes, hey, I'm going to be in Brooklyn. That's all I wrote. I'll be in Brooklyn on Thursday. You're at Union Hall? ? I can meet you there. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, he knew you were at
He
Union Hall.
knew I was at
So he
Union
looked at
Hall.
your schedule.
I haven't tweeted it. I haven't put it on my schedule. I don't know how. I mean, I know it's in like Time Out New York, but
What show is it?
Kevin's.
Kevin.
McCaffrey's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, it's like, that is fucking nuts. Also, hold in your crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Who is this guy?
He's got the same name as the chemist. Exact same name.
Same last name?
Same first and last name.
That's so weird.
I know. Same first and last name.
You think that's his real name?
Yeah, it is, because I
Or do you
looked him
think
up
he
on
found
LinkedIn.
out? Oh.
No, he showed me his LinkedIn, and he goes, oh, because I looked at his driver's license. I was like, no shit. I was like, I know another
Are you
guy
sure
with
you
this.
didn't tell him about the show?
I'm positive.
Well, maybe you saw it. Maybe he reads Time Out. I don't know.
Even if he's reading Time Out, don't ask me what my schedule is if you know my schedule.
Yeah. No, I know.
That's so
But I
weird.
wouldn't, yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, or he's interested. I don't know.
Well, he's been interested for a while. I just haven't said yes.
Oh.
And I still didn't. I was like, you can come meet me at a show. It's still not like a date. That's like,
It's funny. You want someone to come to a show.
well, I like to be a bringer.
Yeah. True. Yeah, I don't
I want
like
people to book me. I don't want to talk at places. I just want to bring an audience so that I can get booked again.
Yeah. And then not have to talk to him that much afterwards.
Yeah,
and
right?
then fuck if you were funny and kind of.
If I'm funny, we won't fuck.
That's not true.
That is so true.
No
If
way.
women are funny, they don't fuck.
I don't believe it.
Oh God, believe it. Men stay so far away from you like a pariah. It's crazy.
Because you've been funny and you fucked.
Yeah, just Ed. Not like who else?
Your last husband.
No, he hated that I did comedy. Hated it.
I don't know.
Hated it.
If you're funny on Thursday, you could fuck this guy, and I guarantee it.
I'm sure that I could fuck him because he wants to get fucked. Like he's
Yeah, but I don't
divorced
think
dude
you
with
being
two
funny or
kids.
not is not the.
I mean, I guess if I was trying to pick up a new person from the crowd, but if he comes there knowing who I was before,
I think a new person from the crowd might not want to fuck you if you're talking about eating cum.
well, that's my closer.
No, but which is funny, but I don't think it's the funny. I think it's you eating cum. Oh, throw up cum.
I know. I did it in Indiana.
But it's because I'm funny. No, it's because you fucking eat throw up cum. That's why.
I was thinking about that too because I keep throwing up from my antibiotics, but sometimes I don't want to
Get rid of the antibiotic.
Yeah, so I just re-swallow it every time.
Yeah, that makes
I'm like,
sense.
that's why I've been married so many
That
times.
makes more sense than cum.
I'll swallow anything.
That is scary though. It's like, am I throwing up the drugs?
Am I
that are
throwing up
supposed to be in
my
me?
life?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd always just was like, oh, fuck. And then I just re-swallow it. Man, bile is so disgusting to swallow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's not bile.
It's not? It's so acidic.
I called it bile. What is it when you throw it? It's not bile though.
What is it?
I forget, but people usually call it bile.
Because it's so acidic. Like
I know.
once you get past the food part and you just have that green stuff that comes up.
You ever used to throw up? I used to throw up in college, and I'd be like, and they would hear, my girlfriend would hear me.
Why were you throwing up?
I would just, because I
From
would so
drinking?
drinking,
Oh.
and I would throw up so loud. Like, and I'd wake up the next day, my throat
Loudly.
would be just, she'd be like, what's that? Are you okay? That's how loud I'd be. Anyways, this was fun. Where can we find
mine was
you?
always like coughing. Where can we find you? You go first.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Andrew T.
Andrew
Collins.
T. Collins on Instagram and Twitter. You find me there. Thank you for listening. Fuck Trump.
You can always find us also at Happy Never
Unless
After
you like Trump,
Podcast.
just keep listening.
Don't kill it.
Yeah,
Don't kill anyone.
Hey,
though.
come on, hey.
Happy Never After Podcast at gmail.com. No, HNA Pod. I'm sorry, you're distracting me. Don't do that.
Okay.
Not yet. HNA Pod at gmail.com. Happy Never After Podcast on Instagram. Or you can follow me directly at Mara Merrick. Thanks, guys.
Oh, rate and review.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Tushy. Oh, no, it's Patreon.